Canada's third Governor-General, Frederick Temple Blackwood Dufferin. He was Irish, schooled at Eton and Oxford, and held various diplomatic positions in Britain. He was said to be cultured, imaginative, and outgoing. In 1872, he was appointed Governor-General of Canada. Canada of the 1870s was a time of economic depression. The Canadian people were spread along thousands of miles. Culture, traditions, and language divided them. There was no unifying force. In Dufferin's opinion, his predecessors had not given the position the prominence it deserved. He wanted to change this. Along with his wife, he traveled to every province to meet as many ordinary Canadians as possible. It fueled their popularity. Lady Dufferin was the first wife of a Governor-General to play a leading role in Canadian life. She often attended parliamentary debates, reporting back to her husband. As Governor-General, Lord Dufferin was not permitted inside the House of Commons. The governorship of a colony with constitutional advisers does not admit of much real control over its affairs, and I miss the stimulus of responsibility, he said early in his Canadian career. He involved himself as much as he was allowed in the politics of the day. He established an office of the Governor-General in the East Wing of Parliament. The Dufferins were said to breathe life and colour into Rideau Hall. They hosted numerous balls, concerts, dinners, receptions, and plays. The Governor-General's residence became a centre for social affairs. Additions to Rideau Hall were made. Rooms were added in order for ceremonial events to be hosted there. This caused friction with the Liberal government of the day. Prime Minister Mackenzie viewed Dufferin's renovation of Rideau Hall as a lavish waste of money. Dufferin had to use his own money to undertake certain projects. The Duffrins encouraged the public to attend many of the events held at Rideau Hall. They wanted the citizens of Canada to personally meet the Queen's representative. They embraced Canadian society and tried to avoid the extremes of English rigidity. Upon leaving Canada in 1878, Lady Dufferin wrote in her diary, "Never shall we forget our happy 6 years here and our innumerable friends." April 1873, the Pacific scandal erupted during Dufferin's first year as Governor-General. The government of Sir John A. Macdonald was charged with accepting funds from railway contractors. In return, they were awarded the lucrative job of building the Canadian Pacific Railway. It ended in Macdonald's resignation. The Liberals had wanted to force the Conservatives out of office long before Macdonald's resignation, but Dufferin's loyalty to Macdonald prevented this. He first had difficulty accepting Macdonald was involved in the scandal. Dufferin respected and liked Macdonald. He was the godfather to one of Dufferin's children. A man of subtle political ability, according to Dufferin. A royal commission was appointed to examine the matter. It found against Macdonald's Conservative government. They finally resigned in November 1873. The Liberals formed the government. Dufferin's relationship with the new Liberal government under Mackenzie was strained. He saw Mackenzie as inexperienced with limited talent. He offered advice and direction to him and his cabinet. This caused serious dispute. Mackenzie called Dufferin an imperial meddler. Dufferin grew frustrated with the limitations of the office. "I'm getting sick of this business," Dufferin wrote in his diaries. Despite this, he remained well-liked with the people of Canada. 40 years after his departure, one national newspaper referred to Dufferin as the most popular Governor-General Canada has ever had. One historian wrote that Dufferin was the most accomplished Governor-General over the first 70 years. He helped define the role of the Governor-General for years to come. Frederick Temple Blackwood Dufferin, Canada's third Governor-General.